Hi guys, we're going to do a cut crease look today. I've never done this before, so bear with me. I'm going to start off with doing my foundation. My face is already primed, so we're going to go in with that foundation and get that working in there. After all of that is done, I'm going to go in with my concealer next. I'm using the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer, and I really love this concealer. It actually highlights the pinpoint areas of the skin that I want to highlight. As you guys can see, I am about to look like I'm getting ready to go into war or something. But yeah, we're going to get that highlight going, and next after that we're going to go with our beauty blender. Mine's kind of dirty, excuse it. But we're going to blend that out, guys. Blend, blend, blend. Make sure everything is completely into the skin. And after you're done blending, then we're going to go to setting the concealer next. So I actually forgot to put concealer on my eyes, so that's what I'm doing now, putting the concealer on my eyes for my eyeshadow for later on. And make sure everything is blended in, guys. Always remember to blend in. Next we're going to get into setting the concealer. You want to set your concealer so you won't crease, you won't look all patchy, and nothing looks like it's just a broken corpse. Never hesitate or be afraid to use your setting powder. I don't normally bake because of my skin tone, and I really don't need to bake. I don't want to really have a very highlighted look, so I'm just going to put enough setting powder on there just to get that, to set that concealer and to also highlight my pinpoint areas. Oops, as you can see, I put a little bit too much on my eye. Let me get that off. Yeah. But yeah, we're just going to set the concealer, and next we're, oops, too much. We're going to go with the fluffy brush that I have here. We're going to dust all that off. Like I said, I don't bake at all. After we're done brushing off the excess powder, next we're going to go into the face powder foundation. Dust, get all of that off. Next we're going to go into the face powder foundation. I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible face powder foundation in the shade Cocoa. We're going to basically just darken back up my face. As you guys can see, I started to get a little lighter than my normal face complexion, so we're just going to do that. And it's also setting that cream foundation that I put on at the beginning. It's just going to set that, and also, like I said, add some coloration back to my skin. Next, we're going to start with the eyes. Now, guys, this is my first time doing a cut crease, so we're going to learn together. There's no I in team, so we're going to learn this together. I'm going to start off by getting my eyeliner pen, and I'm going to start with my wing liner. But it's not going to be your normal wing liner. I'm actually going to bring it up over my crease, and I'm going to go in with filling in the open areas. Next after that, I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay. Gwen Stefani actually collaborated with Urban Decay, and I'm going to fill that in with the black eyeshadow. It's called Blackout, if I'm not mistaken. Everything that I'm using in this video is going to be listed down below, also with the locations where you can purchase them and the prices. Next, we're going to go in with some more concealer. I'm actually going to conceal my eyelids for my eyeshadow so they can pop more, and we're still working with that cut crease, so I kind of messed up just a tad bit. You guys will see later where I messed up at, but never be afraid to mess up. You can always clean it up later on. We didn't added a concealer to the eyes. We're going to go in with that Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. I love this palette. It smells exactly like cocoa. We're going to go in with that shade called Salted Caramel. Caramella, who cares? Caramel. We're going to go in and fill that in on the lid of the eyes. You don't want to go above the lid. You just want to go exactly where you place that concealer at. And we're going to fill that in on both eyes. So now we're going to do a little minor touch-ups. I'm going to go back in with my eyeliner and I'm going to correct those wings. I didn't go into good into the crease like I wanted to, so I'm just going to go back in and shape that up just a little bit more. I'm going to use this brush here. I forgot what the brush is called. I'll put it down below. And I'm going to blend that in with my eyeshadow to kind of give it a smoky look, but not too much. And I'm just going to go back in and clean up everything that I sort of kind of messed up on. So like I said, we're going to go back in and we're going to fix a few minor things that I messed up. Basically just blend in everything to make it look flawless. I kind of made it sort of like a smoky eye because I messed up. Like I said, it's my first time doing this, so we're going to learn together. So now we're going to go in with a clean, fluffy brush. And like I said, guys, blend. There's a lot of blending that goes on in the process of doing makeup. You always want to blend to get rid of all fine lines, to get a flawless look, and everything won't look so patchy and kind of thrown on there. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys noticed where I actually messed up at. I'm actually going to make it a little bit durable to be worn. So we're going to kind of make it kind of like a cut crease look, but more of like a smoky eye, like I stated before. After I'm done with all that blending, you guys, I'm going to go into mascara. We're going to put these mascaras on to prep my eyelashes for my falsies that I have to. It's a must-have for me to have some lashes on to complete my look. After I'm done with the mascara, I'm going to put those falsies on. Boop, look at me now. Next, I'm going to go into the brows. I don't normally do anything to my brows due to the fact that they're so thick and full. I don't really fill them in, but I either get them shaped up by my barber or I go get them waxed. And since I have a wedding to go to next week, I'm just going to leave them be until next week. And I really don't know what I'm going to do with them. Now I'm going to put eyeliner onto my bottom waterline. I really hate doing this on camera because sometimes it kind of irritates me. But we're going to put that eyeliner on. I love this eyeliner because it doesn't get on my contacts. This is by Marc Jacobs. Everything is going to be listed below of all the items that I use. It wasn't to the perfection that I wanted it to be, so kind of made it kind of smoky. Next, we're going to go into blush. I actually got this palette for my birthday from my best friend. I actually love it. I'm going to be using those two colors that I just shown you guys. I'm going to put that in on my cheekbones. And after I apply it to both sides, we're going to go in with my all-time favorite, my baby, Sweetest Cocoa by MAC. I'm going to also put that on my cheekbones. Also, just blending the three colors together. to give it a little bit more color to the cheeks. And after the blush, we can't forget about the highlights. My all-time favorite, Lucy by Gerard Cosmetics. Actually going to apply that with a fan brush onto the highest points of my cheeks. Going to get that glow going. There's nothing wrong with the little highlights. So we're going to apply that highlight to the highest point of the cheeks. We're going to put it on your forehead, Cupid's bow, your chin, and down the bridge of your nose. Kind of wanted an all over highlighted look to my face with this look. I kind of like the come out of it. The fact this is my first time doing a cut crease. And after everything is done, we're going to set the face with some setting spray, and we're done. Here's a completed look of the cut crease eye look. I want to thank you guys for staying tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you guys soon.